In today's video, I'm going to give you a social media marketing strategy that just got one of our team agents a lead from Instagram after only a couple months of working on her Instagram, working on her Facebook, and putting time and effort into social media. Now, this one lead can result in over $10,000 of commission, and in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what we teach our agents and what we have them do on a daily and weekly basis so that they can lead generate from social media and build their brand long term to continually lead generate for them. Hey guys, my name is Junior Francisca and I have a top producing team here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. If you're thinking about getting your license, or maybe you're an agent and you're frustrated with how your business is going, go ahead and book a private Zoom call with me where I can answer your questions. Maybe if you're thinking about getting your license and if it's a good idea for you, or if you're an agent and I can try to help you out with your business, I would love to help. Okay, back to the video. Now, before we get into the strategy of what you should actually do day to day or week to week, I want to touch on something that a lot of agents miss or overlook. And what they overlook is that there's a big difference between generating business today and building your brand for the future. And you need to do things today so that you can make money today. We all need to eat. We all have bills. We all have things that we need to pay for and do in our lives today. So we need to do things today to generate business so that we can make money, versus we need to do things today to build our brand for the future. And that's kind of something that people get wrong, or agents get wrong. They want to go all in on social media, which is awesome, but social media typically takes a while to build that brand. And that typically takes 1, 2, 3, 6 months or 12 months, depending on your market and many other variables, to build your brand on social media. That takes a while to generate leads from social media. So what they do is they go all in on social media. They start posting, they start doing everything. A month down the road, they don't have any leads, they don't have any closings. They leave the business because they need to make money. So what we need to do instead is implement something that's going to allow us to eat today while we build our brand for the future to lead generate on social media. Now, what we do and teach our agents is that what we're going to do today to lead generate is do open houses. Now, there's many other things you can do. You can cold call, you can door knock, you can do many other things, but what we have chosen to implement in our business and in our team is to do open houses. That's the way we get new agents to lead generate today so that they can start getting closings. And while we're doing all those things, we're also building our brand or having them build their brand on social media. Now, why open houses out of everything that we can do? The reason why we've chosen open houses is because I feel like it goes hand in hand almost with social media. Because when you do an open house, for those of you that don't know, is if you have a listing, or you can reach out to other agents that have listings and be like, hey, can I do an open house on Sunday for you from whatever time, 12 to 2 p.m. And what that means is you're going to sit at the house, you're going to have an open house or an open door where potential buyers can come into the house without any agents or anything like that, and they can come tour the house for free, and you're just kind of there with them. Now, what that does is, one, you can start shooting content for your open house, right? You can start doing marketing for the open house you're shooting. While you're at the house, you can also shoot content again. You can shoot B-roll. You can do a lot of things on social media around the open house, and it's going to give you a lot of content for you to post on social media. But at the same time, you're able to lead generate that day at the open house by getting potential clients that are looking to buy a house that might not have an agent or might not be working with other agents. You can try to convert them into potential buyers for you. So it's good for getting clients so that you can get closings a lot faster, but it's also good to get a lot of content for it so that you can use it towards your social media. Okay, great. So we have them do open houses. So let's get into the social media aspect of things. Now, this is exactly what we have our agents do, and we have them focus on Instagram and Facebook. You have TikToks, you have YouTube, you have so many other things. I personally built a YouTube channel where I lead generate, and that can be a whole nother video for another day. That helped me make 6 figures my first year, just YouTube alone. I believe that whatever social media that you choose, you need to go all into that one specific platform, and Facebook and Instagram kind of goes hand in hand, and I'm going to break down exactly what we do. So Instagram and Facebook is what they use. And the reason why I have them do Facebook and Instagram is because I feel that is where most of the clients, especially, their sphere or the friends and family and people in the local area, is where they're at. So that's why we have them use typically Facebook and Instagram. Again, YouTube is a great one as well, but that's a whole different clientele. So we're trying to focus and have them tap into their sphere, which is typically Instagram and Facebook. Now, when it comes to posting and the schedule of posting, let's get into that and kind of talk about what the goal is with posting. And the goal is to show people that you're active in real estate, that you're knowledgeable, and that you're actually there there doing the job. When I got my license, I thought I was going to get my license, and because I was a real estate agent, all my friends and family would use me, but that wasn't the case. It actually took me about a year and a half to have a friend use me, because it was a year and a half of me posting, me doing business, and I was selling a lot of houses for my first year, and then finally somebody reached out to me. So just getting your license is not enough marketing for you to have people automatically reach out to you. So we're using social media to show you, all the open houses you're doing, all the showings you're doing, all the work that you're doing, and building that reputation up with your brand online. So here is exactly what we have them post, and I'm going to break it down week by week, probably the first 4 weeks, and then from that, after the first month, what they typically do. So what we want our agents to do is two things. We want them to post talking head style videos. So basically what I'm doing right now, instead of having a camera, you would just grab your phone and you can either post it up here. My first tip for you is get a selfie stand or place it on something so that you're not holding it. When you're not used to talking on your phone or talking to a camera, you're gonna get nervous. Right now, I'm a little bit nervous talking to the camera, and I've been doing this for years. So when you're first starting off, you're gonna be talking to the camera and you're just gonna be moving, or you're going to be fidgeting. So my advice, just put it on top of a selfie stick, or put it on your computer, your desk, your car, your steering wheel, wherever it's at, and take your hands off of it. Tip number one. So let's start with week one. Week one, I want them to start getting a little bit more comfortable. From the get, the expectation is you're going to be on video. So that's already preparing them mentally right before they join the team. So week one, what I have them do is I have the agent send me personally a 2-minute video talking, again, with your phone, put it up on something, talking about whatever topic they want to. They can talk about their kids, they can talk about church, they can talk about sports, they can talk about food, diet, exercise, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter what the topic is. I just want them talking about something for at least 2 minutes. It can be way more than 2 minutes, but I want them to talk about 2 minutes. Now, why do I do this? I want them to be comfortable talking about something for at least 2 minutes. Now, there's a huge difference in just talking randomly about something for 2 minutes compared to actually getting your thoughts processed and effectively communicating that to the audience that's watching the video. So I want them talking, if they're into fitness, I want them to be comfortable with the topic and have enough information, because they're getting into a space of real estate. It's its own language. It's its own information. They don't know that well. So I want them talking about something that they know something really well. So if they're talking about fitness, hey, I'm into fitness. This is what I do for my fitness routine. I eat this food. I love doing CrossFit, or I love Orange Theory, or whatever the case may be. I just want them talking for that first week, every single day, talking for 2 minutes. Now, after they send me these videos, this is also the time where we can fine tune things. I've had agents that like I mentioned, and this is a tip that I always give people, they were holding their phone. So the whole time the phone is doing this and I'm trying to watch the video follow them. Hey, put your phone somewhere. It's very distracting when you're moving all over. Then the next day they send me the video. Now the phone is on top, but what they do is instead of having their face kind of directly in the center like this,
maybe they have their face like this, and you're like, dude, there's too much space right here, right? So we fix that problem. And then the next day,
they have their face like this. I'm like, buddy, let's move back a little bit.
And then finally, on the fourth day, where the face perfectly aligns. And then maybe the day after that, they send the video and it's too dark. I'm like, hey, okay, it's a little bit too dark. Can we get you a light? There's $40 lights on Amazon, or let's get you right in front of a window. They're like, okay, I'm gonna try the window. So they go ahead and shoot right in front of a window, and bam, lighting's all better. So that first week is really fine tuning how the video looks, making it a little bit more professional, tuning the voice, tuning the frame, tuning the lighting, and all that good stuff. Along the way of that first week, I'm also telling them, hey, you say a lot of ums, but like, we're talking about how they're communicating. We're trying to process how they're going from topic to topic. Maybe I see that they're all over the place. So then I'm like, okay, before you record, I want you to sit down with a pen and a paper, and I want you to do just bullet points. And when you're speaking, it's okay to just look down, oh, what's the next point? And talk about the point. Look down, what's the next point? And talk about the point. So we're fine tuning to get them a little bit ready so that they can put themselves out there, so that they're a little bit more comfortable when it comes time to do what's going to happen on week 2. Now we arrive at week 2, and this is where we increase it a little bit. Now we're going to start doing 5-minute videos, and we're going to start introducing real estate specific topics, like doing a buyer presentation, or how to buy a house, or a listing presentation, or things you should look at when you're buying a house, things that they should know. And if they never actually helped a buyer buy a house, they're either going to sit on meetings when we are discussing things with clients. We are going to have them practice a buyer presentation where I will tell them and show them how to do a full buyer presentation, and they can kind of take notes and then they kind of regurgitate that information. I want them comfortable talking in the real estate lingo or talking through certain processes that they're going to start doing as they work with clients. Now, again, this is just for me. We're not sharing these videos anywhere else. It's getting them comfortable talking a little bit longer and getting them comfortable talking about real estate specific stuff. Now, in week 2, we're also going to start teaching them how to do a little bit more of the trendy type reels. And maybe I'll put 1 or 2 here for me and my business partner, Ashley, where we do a lot of reels that are a little bit more trendy with informational or educational that builds our brand a little bit more, gives us a little bit more of awareness to our sphere and people following us on social media. Now, again, week 2, this is a whole process, right? They just learned how to do talking head video. Now we're going to do a whole thing again with reels. Hey, maybe this caption is bad. How do we generate captions? Can we use ChatGPT to help out with that? Now we need to shoot B-roll. For those of you that don't know, this is A-roll. Me talking straight to the camera, talking head style is called A-roll. B-roll is like me over here. That's B-roll. It's me doing something so that I can put captions on the screen. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you what that would look like. I'm going to go back to pretending like I'm doing something, and I'm going to have captions on the screen with a song of whatever that's on Instagram that's making it a little bit more trendy. So that is a B-roll type of content. Another thing that we're going to teach on week 2 is more of the scripting and how to effectively communicate with videos that are a little bit longer than 5 minutes. For this YouTube right here, I have a script next to me, and I have planned out kind of the steps of what I'm going to talk about, bullet points and things of that nature. And we're going to start doing that because we are going to start doing Facebook Lives on week 3. And the reason I do a Facebook Live is because it can be edited. You're practicing talking to a real human being. I know for me and for other agents that have joined the team, when we first started doing videos, if you have to post something that's 2 minutes long, it's gonna take you 40 tries and then you're finally gonna post something. But when it's live, you're gonna press the button, it's gonna go live, and you're just gonna talk and you're just gonna say what you need to say. There's no redos, so there's no second guessing. There's no like, oh man, no, let me start over. No, it's live. You gotta keep going and you gotta flow with it. So we practice a lot of the scripting. And what scripting is if I'm talking or discussing a video on what are the processes of buying a house, what my script is going to look like is going to maybe put intro. After intro, it's going to be buyer presentation, and then after that, it's going to be seeing houses, and then it's going to be submitting a offer, then it's going to be earnest money deposit, then it's going to be inspection period, then it's going to be appraisal, then it's going to be final walkthrough, then it's going to be closing day. So I'm going to have all these bullet points set out so that when I'm doing the video, I'm going to be very nervous because I'm very new at it, and then if I get lost, I just have to look down. Oh, that's the next thing I'm talking about, and go ahead and talk about it. It keeps you on track. It keeps you organized so that you can stay on track for your video, especially when you're doing Facebook Live. So what we're doing on week 2 is we're practicing making videos that are 5 minutes or longer, and also we're practicing scripting those videos because we're going to do Facebook Lives next week, and we're doing Instagram Reels. We're just trying them out. We're not really posting them yet, unless you're comfortable with it, then we can start posting here. But everything we're gonna start posting is on week 3. Week 3 has arrived, and we finally start making moves this week. This is the week when everybody gets super nervous. We're actually gonna start posting things online, and this is where you're gonna start putting yourself out there. You're probably gonna be a nervous wreck, which is absolutely understandable, but this is the week where we start posting. So for this week, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do at least 3 reels on Instagram, which you can obviously post to Facebook as well. And we're gonna do 2 Facebook Lives. And each Facebook Live is gonna be 5 minutes or longer, and they're gonna be real estate specific. All your lives will generally be real estate specific. Your reels, you can do either a 3-to-1, 4-to-1, or 5-to-1, meaning you can do a 5-to-1, 5 reels of real estate specific, 1 personal or hobby or interest. So what that is, 5 reels of buying a house, process of buying a house, talking to a lender, interest rates, the market conditions, and then 1 of like, this is what I did this weekend, or I'm into fitness, or I love my kids, whatever the case may be. Share some of your personal, but that's more of the real side. For the Facebook Live, just pretend like it's a professional presentation, or you're meeting with a client, and these are the things that you're saying in meetings. Now, in week 3, we go over engaging with people on social media. Social media is not just a posting game. Social media is also engaging with others. What you want to do is you want to like people's stuff. You want to comment with intentionality and really comment things that make sense, not just like Good job, and kudos to you. You want to engage with people on social media. When they have stories on Instagram, you want to message them on their stories or like participate in the things that they're doing so that they can engage back with you. That we kind of go over these things on week 3. Now week 4 arrived and we're feeling a little bit better, we're feeling a little bit more confident, and this is where we're going to up it up. We're going to increase the amount of content we're doing. We're going to do 3 Facebook Lives. Usually we'll do them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and in my experience, having a set date and time for you to have to do these videos is important, because if you're just like, do 3 by this week, new agents have so much to do and they're consuming so much information, they kind of forget, and then the last 3 days of the week, they try to just cram it in. So by having a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever the days may be, have it on your calendar, you're doing it by this day, and do it first thing in the morning. We have a certain amount of willpower that we use every day. I'm shooting this video at 8 a.m. Shooting video and shooting content is hard just because you have to prepare, and there's so much that goes into it. Having it first thing in the day is a huge help for you so that you're not 8 p.m. at night and it's like, oh man, I still have to shoot content. Today was a long day. Shoot it in the morning, get it over with. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday between 8 and 9 a.m. I believe is what we have our agents do. You're gonna do 3 Facebook Lives this week. Then we're gonna up the reels to at least 5 reels a week. So this week, every single day you're doing reels. I suggest doing everything in the morning. You can also batch your reels. On Monday, you can do 5 reels on Instagram. You can save them as drafts. That way you can just post. Or if you have a little bit more time, you can do it every single day as well. Again, we're also continually engaging with our clients, engaging with our followers, engaging with people on social media, people that like your posts or comment on your posts, go to their page, like it, and comment on their stuff as well. So the reason that we're doing content this way is because it's gonna take a while to build your brand. Your brand is the long-term play. That's why we do open houses, because that's more of the short-term play. How you get clients today, it gives you a lot of content, gives you time that you're sitting there. You can do, maybe a Facebook Live at an open house if it's slow. You can do a lot of B-roll for your reels at open houses. But all the content stuff is what you're going to do long term to build your reputation online, build yourself as the real estate agent with your friends and your sphere of influence. This is the long-term play. So don't expect anything for at least 3 to 6 to maybe even 8 months from social media. But once you get yourself out there, once you're consistent, once you show people that you know what you're doing and you're in the business, you'll be surprised at how many people reach out. Another thing to note too, sometimes people don't even reach out on Instagram. I can't tell you how many times I've been at my kid's soccer game or at church or wherever I'm at, and somebody randomly comes up to me, oh dude, I see you everywhere. Hey, I want to buy a house. Or dude, I saw a video of you the other day and I'm thinking about buying land. They don't know exactly where they see me, because more often than not, people are kind of just doom scrolling. And if you post one video that's awesome, it's great, and they're probably like, oh, cool video, and they forget about you. But if they see you continually every single day, they see you on Facebook Live, even if they don't hear your video. And what we tell our agents is there's 3 videos a week that you can do Facebook Live. You can repeat a lot of the same information. The buyer presentation, that should be at least 1 video that you do every single week. Now, you can format how you do that video differently, but you can talk about the same things. Because again, people are not going to watch every one of your videos. Besides your mom or your wife or your husband, nobody else is going to watch every single one of your videos from beginning to end. But they will see, oh, wow, they're doing another Facebook Live. That's awesome. What are they talking about? Oh, real estate, the market. Cool. The next week, oh, they're doing another real estate video. That's cool. And then eventually in their mind, they start associating you with real estate, and that's what you want. And that's the power of social media, is how you change your perspective in people's minds of what you are. And that's what you want. You want to be the real estate agent in their minds, so that anytime if they're at work and they have a friend that wants to buy a house, hey, you can use Junior. He's killing it. He's all over the place. I see all the business that he's doing. Or they are buying a house, or maybe their parents are moving here from Florida or wherever the case may be. And they're like, hey, you guys should use Junior. I see his videos all the time. Here are some of his videos, and they can send it to them. That's the power of social media, and that's what you want to implement. Now, here's the hard part with social media. The hardest part is actually making the content and being consistent with it. Making the content is super hard. It's hard to just get started. I've made hundreds of videos, but it's still just as hard to script it, to sit down, turn on the lights, put on the microphone, do all these different things, and then shoot the content. Once I start shooting the content, I get through it, no problem, but it's still hard to do so, right? We always try to make things way harder than it is. So right now on Instagram, I'm actually doing a 100 day challenge of just posting one video every single day for a day of just talking about anything. That's not with all the lights and all these other things. It's really just with my phone, putting my phone up and just talking, getting back to the simpler times of social media where you can just share things and not have to be perfect. So it's hard to just shoot things. Now, what's even harder is being consistent. It's hard, but it's easy to do one video every now and then. What's even harder is to do one video every single week, or to do 3 Facebook Lives every single week, to do 1 reel every single day. That's what's hard, and that consistency is what builds over time and builds that relationship between what people think of you and associate it with being a real estate agent is being consistent over time. There's a respect factor. If you think about everybody that you follow, there's probably a handful of people that are either friends or just influencers in general that post all the time. And in the back of your mind, you're always like, dang, man, they post a lot. But their content is great. They're always showing up, and sometimes their videos are not that good, but they're still there. And you have this appreciation for them, and you start to almost admire them because of their consistency. Most times you probably don't even consume most of their content, but they're just posting so much that their consistency alone brings them in your mind a step ahead of everybody else, and that's what you want to get to. So that's the marketing plan for all our new agents, and that's what we put into our business so that they can grow their brand long-term, so that they can lead generate, and so that they can get comfortable with social media. It's something that's here, it's something that's going to stay. So we should definitely use it to our advantage, where you have these huge corporations that help you build your personal brand online. So let's use it for our advantage, use it for our businesses so that we can make money and help others buy and sell houses. So that's today's video, guys. I hope I was able to answer your questions. Again, if you're thinking about being an agent, or you're an agent that's frustrated with your business and you want to be more, a little bit more social media, or you need a kick in the butt, honestly, reach out to me. Let's get on a Zoom call. Let's discuss how we can help and see if it's a good fit for you. With that being said, until next time, take care and God bless.